The first time you see it, you realize you're about to step into a world unlike any other. It simply takes your breath away, leaving you momentarily speechless as you try to take it all in. As my plane descended towards Singapore, I pressed my face to the window, captivated by the city below, my heart racing with anticipation. The deep blue sea met vibrant green land, and rising from it all was a skyline that looked like a dream, an artist's vision made real. It wasn't just tall buildings, it was a promise of wonders ahead, a cityscape that seemed to whisper stories of innovation and hope. I spotted Marina Bay Sands, like a ship in the sky, its silhouette bold and unmistakable, floating above the city with effortless grace. And beside it, something extraordinary, Gardens by the Bay, a lush oasis nestled at the city's edge, beckoning with its vibrant colors and futuristic shapes. Even from the air, the Supertrees were unmistakable, colossal, tree-like structures reaching for the heavens, their canopies spreading wide like open arms. They looked like a forest from a science fiction fantasy brought to life, glowing with possibility and imagination. I felt a thrill of anticipation, eager to walk among those giants, to lose myself in their shade and wonder at their scale. This skyline didn't just scrape the sky, it danced with it, reflecting the changing light and shifting clouds in a mesmerizing display. It spoke of ambition, creativity, and a respect for nature, seamlessly blending the organic with the man-made in a way I'd never seen before. The first glimpse was more than a view. It was an invitation to discover magic on the ground, to explore a city that celebrates both progress and preservation. You imagine the minds that conceived such a place, the hands that built it, and the vision that brought it together, engineers, artists, dreamers all working in harmony. The city seemed to breathe, a living organism of glass, steel, and green, pulsing with energy and life at every turn. Even before landing, I knew this was no ordinary city. It was a place where dreams and reality meet, where the future feels close enough to touch. Singapore weaves green threads into its urban fabric in the most spectacular way imaginable, creating a tapestry of life and innovation. My adventure had already begun, and with every step I felt the promise of discovery waiting just ahead. The moment I stepped out of Changi Airport, Singapore's embrace was immediate. The city seemed to welcome me with open arms, as if inviting me to discover its secrets and stories hidden among the lush foliage and vibrant streets. The air was warm, fragrant, and alive with the scent of tropical rain and blossoms. Every breath felt like an introduction to a new world, one where nature and city life are inseparable, and the gentle humidity seemed to wrap around me like a soft green blanket. Instead of endless concrete, I was greeted by an explosion of green. Trees, shrubs, and flowers seemed to spring from every corner, transforming the city into a living, breathing garden. It was as if the city itself had decided to grow, not just upwards but outwards and all around. Trees lined the expressways, their canopies forming lush tunnels. Driving beneath them, I felt as though I was moving through a living corridor, shielded from the sun by a natural roof of leaves and branches, the dappled light dancing on the road. Bougainvillea and hibiscus spilled over walls, painting the city with vibrant color. Their blossoms created bursts of pink, red, and orange, softening the edges of buildings and sidewalks, and making every street feel like a celebration of life. This wasn't just a city with parks, it was a city that felt like a park itself, where green spaces weren't confined to a few corners but woven into the very fabric of urban life. Every view revealed another pocket of nature, seamlessly blending with the city's modern architecture. Vertical gardens climbed skyscrapers, rooftop farms flourished, and every patch of green was cared for. Even the tallest buildings seemed to reach for the sky with a crown of leaves, as if competing to see which could be the greenest. My taxi driver spoke with pride about Singapore's greening, a deliberate, long-term plan to create a sustainable home. He shared stories of how the city had transformed over the decades, turning gray spaces into vibrant oases, and how every resident played a part in nurturing this living city. The journey from airport to hotel was an introduction to the soul of Singapore, where progress and nature walk hand in hand. As we drove, I realized that here, innovation and ecology are not opposites, but partners in creating a better future. As we neared the city center, the skyline reappeared, softened by greenery. Glass and steel rose above the treetops, but always in harmony with the lush landscape below. The super trees of Gardens by the Bay, now visible between buildings, sent a shiver of excitement through me. Their futuristic forms hinted at the city's bold vision, blending imagination with environmental stewardship. Arriving in Singapore is like stepping into a beautifully realized dream. It's a place where the boundaries between city and garden blur, and every moment feels like an invitation to explore and be inspired. Here, the future is green and utterly glorious, a testament to what's possible when a city chooses to grow not just in size, but in harmony with nature. The story of Gardens by the Bay is one of vision and audacity. Built on reclaimed land, the area was transformed not into more offices, but into a garden for the people. The goal to turn Singapore from a garden city into a city in a garden. An international design competition led to a master plan that blended beauty, education, and sustainability. The Supertrees mimic real trees, generating solar power, collecting rainwater, and cooling the conservatories. The glass domes, cloud forest, and flower dome use innovative systems to maintain their climates efficiently. Every detail was planned for sustainability. Since opening in 2012, Gardens by the Bay has become a symbol of Singapore's green ambitions. It's a living laboratory, a place of research, and a source of national pride. Walking into the Supertree Grove feels surreal, as if you've stepped into a futuristic forest straight out of a dream. The air is filled with a sense of anticipation, and every step draws you deeper into a world where nature and innovation exist in perfect harmony. These towering structures, some reaching up to 50 meters tall, are more than just architectural wonders. They're part vertical garden, part technological marvel, and entirely awe-inspiring. Their bold silhouettes dominate the landscape, inviting you to look up and marvel at their scale. Over 200 species of plants, from vibrant orchids to lush ferns and exotic bromeliads, cover their frames, creating a living tapestry that changes with the seasons. The super trees are alive, breathing with color and texture, and supporting a thriving ecosystem high above the ground. By day, the super trees provide welcome shade, casting intricate patterns on the ground below. As the sun sets, they transform, coming alive with a dazzling display of lights that dance across their trunks and canopies, enchanting visitors of all ages. 11 of the super trees are embedded with sustainable functions: solar panels that harness the sun's energy, rainwater collection systems that nourish the gardens, and cooling systems that help regulate the temperature. These innovations make the Grove a model for green architecture worldwide. For a breathtaking view, take the OCBC Skyway, a suspended walkway that weaves among the super tree crowns. Up here, you feel as if you're floating above the gardens, surrounded by a sea of green and steel. From above, the gardens and the iconic Marina Bay skyline unfold in a spectacular panorama, offering a perspective that's both humbling and exhilarating. The city's energy and the tranquility of the gardens blend seamlessly. At night, the Garden Rhapsody Light and Sound Show transforms the Grove into a cosmic ballet, with music and color swirling together in a mesmerizing spectacle that captivates everyone who witnesses it. Lying beneath the glowing super trees, you feel united with strangers in shared wonder, as the lights pulse above and the music fills the air. It's a moment of connection, both to nature and to the people around you. The Supertree Grove is a perfect blend of art, nature, and technology, a living symbol of Singapore's vision for a sustainable future, where creativity and environmental stewardship go hand in hand. It's a place where the future feels tangible, where joy is found in every corner, and where memories are made beneath the magnificent super trees. Entering the cloud forest is like stepping into another world. A blast of cool, misty air and the thunder of a 35-meter waterfall greet you. Before you stands a mountain shrouded in lush vegetation and mist. The journey begins at the top, in the Lost World, among carnivorous plants and orchids. Descend via aerial walkways, weaving through the canopy and clouds. The diversity of plant life is astonishing. Ferns, mosses, orchids, all thriving in this recreated montane climate. The cloud forest isn't just beautiful. It carries a message about climate change and conservation. Interactive exhibits highlight the fragility of these ecosystems and the importance of protecting them. The secret garden at the end showcases rare, endangered plants, a quiet reminder of what's at stake. The cloud forest leaves you inspired to protect our planet. The Flower Dome is a tranquil stroll through a world of perpetual spring. Inside the world's largest glasshouse, You wander through gardens of Mediterranean and semi-arid plants. Ancient olive trees, African baobabs, and vibrant succulents fill the space. The central flower field transforms with the seasons, tulips, dahlias, or festive displays. Each visit offers a new surprise, reflecting global gardens and celebrations. The gentle climate and beauty create a peaceful, uplifting experience. Families, couples, and visitors of all ages find joy among the blooms. The Flower Dome is a celebration of the world's floral diversity. As day fades, a special magic descends on Singapore. From gardens by the bay, the sunset paints the sky in orange, pink, and purple. Skyscrapers reflect the colors, and the bay glows with golden light. The Supertrees and Marina Bay sands silhouette against the sky, mirrored in the water. As darkness falls, the city transforms. Lights flicker on, the skyline becomes a constellation. The Garden Rhapsody light show turns the Supertree Grove into an ethereal wonderland. Even after the show, the gardens and city remain aglow. A late-night stroll here is romantic and enchanting. The harmony of nature and city lights is uniquely Singaporean. It's a symphony of light and wonder. Gardens by the Bay is more than a park. It speaks to our sense of wonder and hope. For adventurers, it's a world of exploration. For families, a place of shared joy and learning. Children marvel at super trees and waterfalls, learning about sustainability through play. For dreamers and artists, it's endless inspiration. Ambitious design, innovative engineering, and breathtaking beauty. The gardens engage all your senses and touch your heart. They show that cities and nature can coexist beautifully. A visit here is an experience that stays with you. It's a symbol of hope and creativity for the future. My journey through Singaporean gardens by the bay was unforgettable. From the first glimpse of the skyline to the final view at night, every moment was filled with discovery. This is a city that dared to dream of a greener future, and built it. But this story isn't just mine, it's waiting for you to step into. Imagine standing beneath the super trees, feeling the mist of the cloud forest, or breathing in the flower dome's scent. Let the sunset over the bay fill you with wonder. The world is full of places that inspire and connect us. Let this be the start of your next adventure. Explore, dream, and discover. The world is waiting, and your journey is just beginning.